Household 1151, sales and use tax, diabetic care products exemption.
Is on third reading and final
Madam Speaker.
passage. The minority whip.
I was going to let you finish your spiel, Madam Speaker, if you...
The minority whip.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I know what you all think when you look at me. You say, that guy is the picture of health. He's a veritable Adonis. I mean, I get all that. But I have to tell you that I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes when I was 30 years old. So, you know, a lifetime of biscuits and gravy and butterscotch pie and bad genetics did me in. But I'll also tell you, as one of the thousands of Marylanders who have diabetes, it's a extremely terrible disease. It's also an expensive disease, so I certainly appreciate the modicum of tax relief being provided by this bill. I also have to say I appreciate the majority party's newly acquired appetite for cutting taxes. It truly is an election year miracle. But all these little tax cuts in the majority party's package that we'll have both today and tomorrow total about $95 million, or 2% of the historic $4.6 billion surplus. I believe we need broad-based tax relief for our folks. Retirees are still fleeing this state in droves, and despite the narrative that they're just going to Florida and South Carolina where the climate is better, that's not accurate. They're also going to Pennsylvania and Delaware, where the climate, except for the tax climate, is the same as it is here. And members of the Republican caucus have proposed legislation to reduce the tax burden on retirees, to eliminate inflation indexing on gas taxes at a time where Bidenflation is killing us at the pump, and oil is 110
On the bill.
on the
please.
bill, Madam Speaker, is $110 a barrel. Now, broad-based tax relief is really what we need in Maryland. Our proposals, taken as a whole, account for 26% of that budget surplus, as opposed to the 2% in the package that we'll be voting on over the next day or two. I hearken back to a few years ago when I drew an analogy in a bill to reduce a wide range of fees to Beyonce. Some of you may remember this. And after the legislature had whittled it down, the bill had morphed into Phyllis Diller. Some of you, I'm sure, will recall that. The bill before us today, because it does provide relief for folks, many of whom are of low income or moderate means, help them as they buy diabetes supplies and diabetes-related material, is not Phyllis Diller, but compared to what we're offering, I would say it's more like Ruth Buzzy. So thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm voting in favor of the bill.
Gentleman from Anne Arundel.